Bonjour à tous. Hey, this is Brian Sally coming to you from just outside of Louvain, France, where my family and I have moved as missionaries and where we're living and planting a church. As you can see, I'm standing in the middle of a cornfield here that's soon to be harvested. This is a farming area. There's a lot of farming going on, so there's lots of corn and other crops that are being harvested this time of year. Jesus said on two different occasions, when he sent out the 12 and when he sent out the 70, he said that the harvest is plentiful. Or in French, we would say, la moisson est abondante. So that means, same thing, the harvest is plentiful. But he said the very next thing that he said after that was he said to pray the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into the harvest field. We've been here for we've spent about 8 months here in Louvain, and really a lot of our time up until this time has really been preparing and getting things ready for the church plant and making preparations and things. But now I wanted to share with you where we are right now. Of course, the harvest is plentiful all around us, as you can see here. All around us in France as well, the harvest is plentiful. Statistics say that less than 1% of the population in France is born again. That means 99% of the population here in France is going to hell. Another statistic says that for every 29,000 residents of France, there's only one church. So one church, one pastor for every 29,000 people. So we can see that harvest is plentiful. But the second part of what Jesus told us, or the first action that he told us to take after he pointed out that harvest is plentiful, was for us to pray that laborers be sent into the harvest. And that's really where we are right now, as we're making preparations to build the church, to establish the new church here in Louvain, as we are assembling a team. Jesus sent his 12 out as a team, and he sent the 70 out as a team again. And then you look over in the book of Acts and you can see that even Paul went out as a team. He was most successful as a team. And so that's where we are right now, is assembling the team. And so as we realize the great work that's to be done, we realize that we cannot do it alone. And so we want to say, first of all, thank you to all of our partners around the world that are helping financially for us to be here. And you're also praying for us. I wanted to just share just this kind of status of where we are and kind of how you can be praying for us. And really is in the team building right now. Pray that laborers would come alongside and to help to establish this church here in Louvain, where this harvest is so plentiful. Our pool right here, just right around Louvain, is about 23,000 people with no church here. There's churches north of us, south of us, a couple in other towns, but there's not one here for 23,000 people. And so with your help, that's what we're doing this year. And so we ask you to continue partnering with us financially. If you've not been partnering with us yet, maybe choose the time now to begin partnering with us monthly. You can go to our website. That's sallyministries.org. To find out more information about that. But the other thing is to pray for us. Pray for those laborers, those ones that God has called to be a part of this, to be a part of this work, to be a part of this church plant, to be a part of reaching the harvest here and bringing them in. But like I said, the more we do this, the more we realize we can't do it on our own. We've got to have the help, the support from the states, those that are there praying for us, encouraging us, sowing into us monthly, so that we can be here and do this work. But then also we need the ones here on the ground in France, in Louvain, with us to help us to reach this harvest. So please be in prayer for us about that. And we'll be sharing more about it in the upcoming months and weeks. But we're excited right now. We're starting a couple of new groups for the fall, and so pray with us again that we'll begin to get some traction with that and begin to make the right connections with the right people there, so that we can begin to build this team, and then from there go on to do what God's called us to do. So thank you so much. God bless you. We appreciate your prayers and your support, and I pray that you have a wonderful week. And don't forget that harvest is plentiful wherever we are, whether you're here in a field, whether you're in Louvain, France, or wherever you're at in the States or in the UK or anywhere else around the world. There's harvest waiting for us all around us. But like Jesus said, we've got to lift up our eyes and look and see it, that it's plentiful, and then pray. First thing to do is to pray. So God bless you. Thank you so much. We love you, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.